going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So we are down back at South Jersey, down at JPR Imports. We're here to figure out why my car lost compression or whatever it was, why it stopped running, why the heart of the car stopped rapping, in other words. So Jim was nice enough to invite me down here so we can do a breakdown of my motor to see exactly what happened or what didn't happen. I'm praying that nothing major happened, because he did bring up a few things in externally inspecting the car. One of the oil lines are really kinked, and we all know with low oil pressure what that can do to a rotary, piston, any type of motor. Low oil pressure in a car can cause major problems. So we're just hoping for the best. I'm gonna cut you guys on when we're starting to break this motor down.
I can see the rear bearing here looks in good shape, so you might have got lucky there.
Oh, please.
Do you want to try to turn it around, or just?
Whatever you want. Okay. Just gotta get a place to. You pull it and I'll tap it. Ready?
Yep. Yeah. Don't hit my finger.
Okay, go straight. Okay.
Anything else?
Yeah.
So what are we looking for here? Like any?
Well, let's see if there's any damages on the plates itself. Looks like it's definitely been sitting a while and a little bit of water in it. All right, put that over there. I mean, and here's our other concern, because that probably is. See, the seals are actually stuck instead of actually
Loose.
separate. Yeah,
Okay.
see, it's supposed to be a spring-loaded deal. But as you can see here, this is like in there.
Okay. Is that the rear one or the front?
This is the rear.
Okay.
So let's see here. Yeah, that's a little. Yeah, you see, all the seals are actually, well, stuck, for lack of a better
Oh
word.
yeah.
Now, I'm not saying there's no guarantee that I can't get them out, but it kind of sucks. The good thing is, though, the bearings do look okay, so.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Do you have
The hammer is under the screwdriver.
Alright. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. Pull it up a little. Yeah, same kind of thing here. Well, you see how this is spring-loaded, right?
Okay, I see.
And these are not. So it's very possible that this thing got water in it, because that's usually, since these are of the similar material, if it has water in it, they tend to rust together. Now this doesn't look horrible. It doesn't mean that I can't potentially get all of those seals out of there. But that's the reason why I wouldn't have compression.
Okay.
Okay. The housings don't look too bad as far as condition. So that's a good thing.
Good. So if this was a bad housing, would it have those grooves in there or something?
Yeah,
like that?
it would basically, you know, usually what happens is, you know, as the apex seals themselves explode or break, it'll break and it's like shrapnel, it'll cut it all up.
Okay.
So fortunately we have an apex seal and we have decent looking housings. So these things are like $800 a piece, so that's always a good thing. Makes it square.
Oh, so that's what they look like. I've never seen them in person.
Right. Well, many people haven't seen the three piece because Mazda even discontinued it. You know, because the idea is as this piece wears, it gets thinner and thinner to the point you sneeze and it breaks. So eventually they made it just a two piece where these are one piece solid. So it'll wear out, but it wouldn't break as easy.
Okay.
It's a good thing. To make a very long story short, we have to get these things, all these seals have to come out and start to seal. Because right now, if they're stuck in the groove, they make no compression.
Okay.
But I'm not going to say it is an impossibility to make it work. Just looks like it may have got potentially a little water or something in it to make them all stick. Could be just condensation and sitting too.
Okay.
You know. But a little bit of cleaning and I can scrutinize it a little better. But
Okay.
fortunately, I don't see any bearing damage, which I'm really surprised.
Because of that line you were telling me
Yeah,
about?
because look, I mean, the shaft is beautiful.
Nice.
So
I was Googling.
we actually got a little bit of a break.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Good.
Um,
Good to hear.
right now, all of this, I'm gonna soak everything and see if I can get all those seals out of their grooves. Here, just to give you a general idea.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll bring it over.
Nervous the whole ride down here. Google will tell you some terrible things, man. It's like, oh my god.
What's that?
No, I was Googling no oil pressure and everything about the lines, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna have to replace every part of this.
I mean, this is, as you can see, see everything's spring loaded.
Oh yeah.
And they float. I mean, this just has the Vaseline on it, but that's the way they should. They should stick up and move.
Okay.
So if they're stuck in the groove, obviously, it's not gonna work real good.
Okay. That's good to know. Here's my mess over here. What we're saying, hopefully it's good. Alright, that's a little relief there. Alright.
Yeah, we'll make it work.
Okay, perfect.
But I'm telling you right now, the touch and go part is me saturating those rotors and getting all those seals out.
Okay.
Technically, they all should be replaced anyway, but if the grooves themselves are contaminated in such a way that it keeps the new seals from moving, we have a problem. I don't know if that's going to be the situation. Like here, perfect example. This is also a used motor that came apart, just happened to be a 3-rotor. You can see the seals are moving, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
All of these are all spring loaded and they're kind of poked out. You can grab it because they actually make contact with the plates. Your apex seals, your side, and your corner seals.
Okay.
So that makes a seal. If these are stuck in, it leaks right past it. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it's almost like a piston ring. So it has to touch the housing and roll on it on each together. So
Okay.
that's our concern. If you have a situation where, like on yours, see, this is, you know.
Yeah, they're
See?
completely flush with it and they're not moving at all.
They're not moving at all. So it has to be removed. The grooves have to be cleaned up, and I have to get to a situation where I can get them to float again.
Okay.
I mean, without that, there's just no compression.
So then you would have to get a new rotor, or?
Well, we're really trying to not do that.
Oh, okay, yeah, please.
Because again, everything's $8,000 or $1,000
Yeah.
a piece. So.
Oh my god.
This stuff, like I said, is indication of something sitting in there. I mean, I'll see how they clean up. I'm not really worried about that as much as I am about getting the rotors to do their thing.
All right, perfect.
But what I can tell you is it looks much better than I thought it would.
Okay, so good. That's a good thing. That is great to hear.
Because the way that, like I said, maybe that line was something that, remember, some of these cars came with dual oil coolers. Maybe someone took one out and they wanted it.
Right.
And they said, screw it, just put it over there. It doesn't matter. It's like going to America.
Yeah.
Who the hell knows?
Yeah.
And since you didn't run it, I didn't run it, nobody ran it, that's why there's no actual damage. Because the actual oil line pinched off like that, it just wouldn't take much driving for it to fail.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, like I was telling your brother, I just got it off the trailer, put it in the garage, and I didn't drive it.
No. I mean, this is going to be okay. We'll make lemonade.
Yeah, make lemonade. That's it, man. Yeah. That's all I like to hear.
And eventually, in fact, there's the line. You see the line? It's definitely poked the other way on the front cover there.
This right here?
Yep.
Yeah.
You see the direction it wants to go. Because like I said, that's the oil line, and it was actually folded, literally folded like that.
Yeah.
So
not
when
even
you
like gently bent, it was like
it
was creased. Like not much oil would have gotten through there.
Dang.
So we may in the future talk about getting you a proper other cooler, or get you a proper line that feeds it the right direction for the one cooler.
Okay.
So that's going to definitely be on the agenda no matter what.
Okay.
Not that it's a big deal or very expensive, nothing like that. It isn't. Just something we have to find.
Okay. So this one was ran on 2 coolers, you're saying, or?
According to that front cover,
okay.
Because as you can see, it's literally pointing this way where there'd be a cooler here. So I don't know the whole story, but that's it's a weird one.
Okay.
Other than that, like I said, as you can see, all the other components that came on the motor. We'll also have to have a discussion on, where are you going with the car? I mean, are you keeping it relatively stock? Are you thinking about going to a single turbo at some point? Or, I mean, do you have a vision for the car?
Yeah, I just want to really honestly keep it completely like stockish. Yeah, stockish. Okay. Like I was telling your brother, the rims, those are not even my choice. I want to get them back to like maybe the stock rims, get somebody to paint the car completely nice and clean it up and just...
Is this a car to sell or a car to keep?
No. This is my dream car. I'm keeping this.
Oh, okay. Because I remember you saying you had more RX7.
Yeah. I had a Turbo 2 and then a white convertible.
So this is your first third gen?
Yeah, just my first third gen.
Understood.
Yeah, so this is a car. When I found it, I was like, I have to go for it, man. I want to
Good man.
keep this for myself, man. This is my Ferrari.
Yeah. No, you know what? I hate to say it, the prices are almost there.
Yeah.
They really are.
Some of them going over almost.
I've seen between... I mean, honestly, between $30,000 and $90,000.
Yes. Wow.
And it's just crazy.
It's crazy.
I mean, crazy good because we have them.
You're
one
right
thing
about
we were trying to buy one. That'd be a whole other story.
You were just saying because he said he bought this 6 or 7 years ago, and I said you probably had a much better price than you did now.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah, I bought it from that shop down there, so.
What?
It's like a shop down in Texas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I bought it off of eBay, rolled the dice, but they
it's
had
not a
good
Rotary shop. It's just a.
It's Mazda something. He's actually selling another white, left-hand drive, white 93 down there.
Because yeah. You were from Texas?
No. I just was cruising on eBay at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I came about his shop and bought it that way. Yeah. Now I'm a New Jersey boy, born and raised.
The Rotary guys are a weird group. Like I know a few guys from Texas that have shops down there, and we most of us tend to talk, not all of us. And
so you're from Texas?
No.
All right.
But yep, that is the idea. So you're getting a set of decent 2-piece Apex unbreakable seals will probably end up in it.
All right, good.
And we typically run either RX parts or E&J seals, which are pretty much the best on the market, and all the drag guys use them. They really don't break anywhere near like these do.
Okay.
I mean, you'd have to really do something outrageous to break them, which is good.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that the motor won't break in some other weird way, but it won't. The whole idea is if it doesn't take out an Apex seal, you typically don't lose your housing in the rotors. And remember, each piece is $800 or $900 a piece. So if you have a situation where you have low compression or whatever, but you don't break major parts, even like this, all the big parts look like they're usable if I can get those rotors to come back alive. Which means you're talking about seals and some labor as opposed to big dollar items.
Yeah.
So, and that's the way we kind of want to keep it in the future. We don't want to put anything in there that's going to, God forbid something happen in the future. It's like, it sneezed, but the actual majority of the big parts are still good.
Okay.
So that's what we want.
All right,
that's how we build it.
All right, sounds great. I
All right.
appreciate your time, man.
No
and
problem.
explaining everything to me.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, so I'm back home from the 2-hour drive. My battery had died when I was down there to finish up the video, but I got a majority and most of the parts recorded while I was down there. So big relief that the bearings of the motor wasn't destroyed, the shaft wasn't, rotors, housings, all of those seem to be intact, as you saw what Jim explained to us. So I'm excited to get this car going. Just going to be a little process. I'm not going to have it for 7's day, but that's okay, because I'm more worried about the car getting built properly and me being able to enjoy it for the days to come. So I am going to be working on the convertible RX7 so we can have that for the picnic and for 7's day. So we're going to move forward with these projects and we're going to keep it going. And after the RX7 project, I will be filling you guys in with the extra videos with the building process on what seals we're going to be using, everything like that, into the first startup and the first drive of that car. And then that's about it. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in, and always love and peace.